Hi guys, my name's Tommy Pemberton. I'm here with UK Paintball in South London. We're out in the woods today and I want to talk to you about paintball. Okay, we're outdoors here at a paintball site and in regards to playing indoor paintball, a lot of the same principles apply, okay? So I want to just show you a few things right now. So it can be really confusing when you step out there, you've got the ref calling game on, there's carnage going on everywhere, there's people shooting, you don't really know what to do. But the first thing I think anybody should do when they step out onto a paintball field is to start making moves towards the objective. So whether it's an objective you have to take, whether it's a flag you have to raise, whether it's a castle you have to defend, or whatever you do, you need to get to that prominent point as far forward as you can and start making some moves. So when we talk about playing aggressive in paintball, it's not about talking about fighting or anything like that. It's about talking about making moves, getting up in people's faces and start making things happen. You know, when you make moves on a paintball field, it opens up a whole new load of angles that hopefully you can shoot across the field and shoot a guy in the back. And obviously, as you can imagine, it's a lot easier to shoot someone in the back than if they're facing at you shooting back. So, you know, by making moves, you create these angles and you give yourselves a lot more options to play well, you know, and at the end of the day, winning is much more fun than losing. So what we're going to do is we're going to start making moves right now, okay? We've just started out in this game. In this scenario, we've got the fort behind us that we have to try and attack, okay? So with that fort, there's multiple different points where people can shoot back at us. So what we need to do is we need to be really, really aware of where that paint's coming from. And the way we do that is by keeping our eyes up at all time, okay? So the more active we are and the more we stay out of our bunker, the more we can see. But obviously, the more we're out of our bunker, the more risk that we're going to pose as well. So we don't want to risk ourselves as much, you know, we want to risk ourselves as minimal as we have to, but whilst taking in as much information as we can, okay? So by doing that, say if we start moving towards this bunker here, okay, the reason I've chosen this bunker right now is because it's between us and the castle, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to put that bunker between us and hope that by doing that, the people on the other side of this bunker aren't going to be able to see us, okay? So whether we're right before that bunker or we're stood here, the people directly behind this bunker right in front of us aren't going to be able to see us, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to keep our head up, we're going to move forwards towards this bunker, and I'm going to keep looking at where people are shooting in at us, okay? So if anyone from the left side starts shooting in us, I can cut to the right a bit more. If anyone from the right starts doing it, I can do the same on the left, okay? So I'm going to use this to come all the way into this bunker, and obviously try and touch and get as safe to this bunker as I can do, okay? When I'm right behind this bunker, I'm hoping that I'm going to be as safe as I can be, okay? So even if people are shooting up down at me, you know, I need to make sure my head's low, I've got all my equipment in, I've got my feet in, and you know, this is my safe spot right here. So I need to use these different safe spots to try and collect myself and try and work out my next move, okay? So I'm going to look left and right from here, I'm going to try and pick some other bunkers that I can go to, okay? I can see a few bunkers in front of me, and I want to try and choose a good bunker that I can get closer to the opposition with, okay? But obviously the lower down the bunker is, if it's a small little bunker, I'm going to have my head in the dirt and I'm not going to be able to see so much. So preferably if there's a bigger bunker, that's usually a better one to go to because it will give you more options, okay? And when I'm in a bunker like this, to shoot back at people, I've got a few different angles that I can shoot back at them from, okay? So as you can imagine, if I'm shooting left-handed and I'm coming out and I'm shooting at a guy left-handed, but I keep coming out this side, it's going to be really obvious where I'm coming out from, okay? So what I want to try and do is be a bit more elusive and try and outsmart those people shooting at me, okay? So, you know, say one time I may come out the left side, then I may switch over and come out on the right side, then I might try and shoot over the top, and I'm going to try and mix up these angles because, you know, the more elusive I am, the bigger advantage that I'm giving to myself, okay? And I'm basically taking control of the game, so they're reacting to what I'm doing, you know? If I play all the angles and I play as elusive as I can, then that means that they're always having to react to what I'm doing, and hopefully I'll always be a step ahead, you know? If I can stay a step ahead, hopefully that'll keep me alive and it'll make me the hero at the end of this game. So like we said earlier, a lot of the same principles apply in paintball, whether you're playing indoors or outdoors, and this is how we do it.